Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Prepare to Die. I'm Coolican Dragoon, and in the last episode we kicked Artorias' rear end from one side of the arena to the other, and it was glorious. Go watch that video. It makes up for my past failures. But in this episode we're going to be picking up a couple of items left around here, probably meeting actually all of the remaining ringed knights, legendary knights, whatever you want to call them, of Gwyn. We have now killed Ornstein, who is the first one, and Smo. Shouldn't be anything back there. We have now killed Ornstein, and we killed Ornstein back in Anor Londo in the present day. We have killed pursuers. We killed Ornstein back in the present day. We have now killed Artorias. Those are actually the only two we actually have to fight and kill. Plus there's actually debate whether or not we actually killed Artorias. I think that personally we did. But anyway, we have now killed both of them. That hurt, like, a lot. I hate the sorceresses here because they hurt. Alright, so let's keep coming up here. They're gonna keep blasting. I will get back to murdering them here in a second. As soon as I'm done murdering all the things. We do want to keep our stuff up. We've leveled up our faith the last couple of times. Alright, that's right, you're back. That didn't come this way this time. Now you're dead. And where is it? Here it is. I knew there was another one of these. Alright, so another one. You can use the light to find it. And we get, what is this? Red Titanite chunk, which is useful, but not for us. Really, guys, I think, I should go back to check. I think all we need are white Titanite and normal Titanite. But once again, I'm not 100% positive, so roll. You're down for the count. You, sir, you shall feel the wrath. Now bow, mimic, bow to the glory that is the Zweihander. Hooray for us. Alright, taking him down. This should be, yes, the Crest Key. With that, we can actually go meet an old friend. Well, not our friend, but he will be our friend. There we go, Lord Steinite Shard. I don't know why I just did that. It just took us back to where we were before. Alright, is there anything else here? Yeah. What's up, Doc? We can go through here. There are... Oh, yeah, I remember there being some more... I think there is a humanity here. There's at least a humanity. It's not a twin humanity. Maybe a twin. I'm gonna do something stupid. Because, I'm playing Dark Souls. And, that's how we play Dark Souls. Okay, I was going to do something stupid, but apparently the sorceress fell down. So now I can't do stupid things. How dare the sorceress stop me from doing stupid things? How dare she? Alright, come out here. Start off there. Item? No. Okay. There we go. We drop down to here. Then if you turn around and come up this way, guys, you can come back here. And yes, it is a Twin Humanities. Thought so. And I think that's all that's up here. Alright, so we do this just right. You fall. Fall like all the rest. The fate of all is all but dust. And the man who lies will lie no more when this man lies and treads the law. I wonder how many people will get that reference. I know a couple of people will. I don't have that many subscribers right now either, so... At the time I'm recording this, I only have 2 people subscribed. Maybe I'll have more by then. By the time this video actually goes up, because I've uploaded, at this point I've uploaded 8 episodes. And many I have done. I'm not even going to try and take a shot in the dark and guess how many of them I've actually done at this point, because like I told you guys before, I tend to do, like, I just kind of play for long periods of time. So I'll record 3, 4, or 5 episodes at once, maybe more, and then I'll post them slowly, because I do have to kind of do some work on the editing. What ember do I have? I do not even know of these embers. Alright, anyway. Oh, I could improve my Elite. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, because this is the one that's going to give me the most right now. And it's Titanite chunks, and I don't need any more Titanite chunks right now. So let's go ahead, alright, improve this until that point. I want to get my stuff up to at least +5. Because at that point, large Titanite chunk. Actually, no, +6. At +6, look at that, just perfect. Alright, so now we need Titanite chunks, and I've got 2 Titanite chunks, so we can improve 2 of these things. I'm going to do my leggings and my gauntlets, because those do more defense than my helm. Let's go to my weapon. I can't do my Zweihander because I need a Titanite slab, but I can improve my Divine Greatsword up to +5. So now we have our Divine Greatsword, which we could turn into an Occultic Greatsword for white Titanite chunk, but we don't want to do that.
Don't get yourself knight.
You don't want to turn your Divine Weapon to an Occult Weapon if you're planning on using it in the fight against Nito, because everything else should fit. Yep. I don't know why I just went to level. I'm going to go back to the Firelink Shrine first, because then I can get back 20. If you use your a Divine Weapon can do the a Divine Weapon can kill skeletons even when there's a Necromancer around, and Nito's going to count as a Necromancer. Occult weapons do not. So it's better to have, I'm going to rest here. So it's better to have your Divine, have a Divine Weapon so that you can kill all of the enemies around Nito. Because that's really what killed me, guys. I mean, Nito's tough too. Don't get me wrong, he's very tough. But using you're down. Okay. But I think the thing that drove me the most nuts was actually all the skeletons that are around him just kept on stun locking me into place. No, I don't want to go back there yet, because I just remembered we have the keys. Now we can go over here and talk to a blind man. And he can tell us more about what's going on, and his buddy, who we have now slaughtered. And my frame rate dropped again. It does that every once in a while. It just drops. I have no idea why. And we can come out here, and now we see there's a little bit of a grave, and there's this person here. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
You? Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot?
Yes.
He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
So at this point, you can give up the soul of Artorias to her, or you can keep it and forge weapons. I'm going to give her the soul because I have no reason for it.
Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it.
And so she'll give you the Dark Silver Tracer and the Gold Tracer.
May the Lord guide thee.
I don't think she says anything else.
May the Lord...
Just may the Lord guide. And actually, guys, that was the third of the the ringed knights. We don't actually have her ring yet. We don't have the Hornet ring. But that was the third one, and she is the only small one. But she was an assassin for those knights. And her two weapons, which we have now gotten, a silver and gold, the way she would use them is basically enemies would be distracted by the shine from the gold weapon, and then the silver weapon would kind of them all off. That's the professional term, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and climb up here, and we'll meet the last of the Ringed Knights. Legendary Knights. Here, this is Hawkeye, and that is his bow. Now look at the size of this thing! You actually can get this bow, by the way, guys. I have no idea why you'd really want it, but you can get it.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. That old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
So you can buy stuff from him. Oh yeah, he does sell a couple of the carvings, and he's very grateful to us because we have freed Artorias from the corruption of the Abyss and saved him, at least in his mind. I think you need to keep talking to him.
Thou seekest to explore this domain. Be wary of a black dragon.
I hate that dragon.
I fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
Talk again.
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
Okay.
But
So,
farewell. Lead thy life.
I'm trying to remember exactly what you have to do. I think I know what you have to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it now. See if I am correct here, because you can get him to help you out against Calamite, against the Black Dragon. He doesn't do... You can't, like, summon him or anything, or else the boss fight would probably be a lot easier. But what you can do is, because Calamite likes to fly around everywhere, you can get him to shoot Calamite with his bow, and Calamite will then be rendered... It eliminates one of his attacks, which the attack is... Like, he flies across the valley where you fight him and turns everything inside of it to cinder and ash. So I think you have to actually get closer to the spot, and I'm going to go ahead and do that here. There's a couple things down here just to collect, nothing really important. Except these dogs. These dogs are a pain in the rear. It causes bleed. Some characters might be worried about bleed, but you may notice my bleed bar there. If we look at the stats, because bleed resist is detected by our endurance, our bleed resist is through the roof. We have 153 bleed resist. We'll probably have more before we actually get to the end of the game. So bleeding's not really too much of a concern. That is one of the joys of being a great sword wielder for this game. Don't get me wrong, you can bleed. I have bled from these stupid dogs before with such a high bleed resist, but it's not a huge concern. In PvP, they can make you bleed too, but that's because you're playing against a human player who's smart enough to know the ins and outs of builds and sneaky enough to exploit them. If you're trying to say that, oh, they're not, I don't like it. Yeah, they are, because I do it. I do try to make use of other people's weaknesses in their builds, but I don't always do a good job. If you guys remember back in the Painted World when I got invaded, his idea for the fighting was basically to... There's nothing up there. It was to kind of like kick away at my shield because that can do a lot of stamina damage. Should... I think you have to come out through here first. Yep, there he is. Alright, see, there is the dragon again. Second time you see him. You could go down there and fight him right now. But in order to get Hawkeye to help you, Hawkeye, get off. you have to actually leave there and go back. And I've heard that there's a way to do basically what Hawkeye is going to do without using Hawkeye, and it involves like basically having a great bow and shooting him. Because when you first get down there, he flies across the valley and basically breathes fire over the entire thing if you haven't shot him. So I've heard that if you get down there with the great bow and you shoot him fast enough that his wing becomes crippled, like what we're going to do here, and then you can just fight him on your own terms. That's what I've heard. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. So, because I've never tried it, I don't like using great bows. I mean, they're nice, but there's little to no aiming. You can't aim downwards. They're big and heavy, and I'm already very heavy enough as it is. I weigh over 40 pounds with all of my stuff on. So trying to make use of a weapon that weighs another 10 pounds just gets ridiculous. What is my 99? I have a 99 weight limit. And over 50, I start fat rolling.
Tomorrow, Black Dragon posing me duress?
Yes.
Yes. I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Analonda dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yes.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
This is probably one of the most epic cutscenes in the game, from my opinion. Because guys, remember, he's blind. He can't actually see anything. No more wing.
Yes. The truest shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Ah, dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
Alright, so now Calamite becomes the boss of the last area, so we can be invaded back there again if we were human. I'm not going to fight Calamite, because like I said, he is just ridiculously hard, and I never seem to actually be able to kill him. I think the best I've ever done is maybe either half or maybe 3/4 or maybe a third of his health left. So I'm not really going to try to go down there and take him on. But if you do kill Calamite, you come back to Goth with his soul, and Goth will give you his bow. But I mean, man, just sit back and think about that for a second, guys. Goth is blind, completely blind, and he just shot that dragon out of mid-air, nowhere near him. So that's just ridiculous to me. But anyway, I'm going to end off the episode here, guys. In the next episode, we're going to be heading down towards the next part of the area. We're going to take on... he's kind of a boss, kind of a mini-boss. It's kind of really hard to say exactly where he falls on the line to get there. So I will see you guys next time. Take care.